Hey, yo. When it comes to Deontay Wilder, he's got one man calling him out. Oddly enough, he's part of the PBC team. It's Andy Ruiz. The only guy really actively calling out Deontay Wilder other than Luis Ortiz, who did it for years. Andy Ruiz is putting his name in the hat as someone who wants to unify and become undisputed should he beat Anthony Joshua. But are there roadblocks ahead, or are we closer to that fight and undisputed than ever before? It's E-King Fight News. Let's get into it. All right. Y'all know what it is, back in the building. Shout out to all the subscribers. Let's talk about this one. Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz says he wants Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury if he beats, or when he beats, Anthony Joshua in the rematch. Now, salute to World Boxing News, Phil J, putting up solid content. And you know what? He said, he wrote an article titled 7 Roadblocks Preventing Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. And you know what? There's something he's really not taking into consideration. When we talk about Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, how do we know that fight is even going down? It might be signed, sealed, and delivered. But surely, it's Tyson Fury that finds himself in a predicament. He's in a situation where he cannot go in there with a semi-healed high. He's got to be 100% going in against Deontay Wilder. He doesn't have any room for error. His defense was very suspect when it came to Otto Wallin. So if your defense ain't keeping it all the way 100, if you're getting hit several times by a guy who's out of the top 10, really, maybe now has just entered the top 10 because of his performance. A guy like Deontay Wilder, you know, you're really, like, a cut like that is like sharks swimming in bloody waters, man. He's looking. Deontay Wilder's licking his chops right now. He's thinking this is gonna be some easy work. It's gonna be some easy work. Y'all know what I mean? And when it comes to Andy Ruiz knows he's got the psychological edge when it comes to Anthony Joshua. And you know, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, man, he's hanging back. He wants that fight against Fury. He's been looking for that fight. He wants that fight against Andy Ruiz. He also stated, even if AJ wins, he wants the AJ fight. So, as a guy who's stated he's willing to fight anybody, you know, there's definitely situations where he didn't, you know, where he was fed up with politics of this here boxing. And he said, you know, fuck the zone, fuck all that bullshit. I'm going to knock out Brazil. I'm going to knock out Fury. I'm going to knock out Ortiz. And, you know, people are going to start having to come to see Deontay Wilder. He's building his profile. And pretty soon, look at what Andy Ruiz is doing. He wants to come see Deontay Wilder. If Anthony Joshua beats Andy Ruiz, we know he ain't going to come see Deontay Wilder. We already know that. So that's why there's already an inclination for fight fans to root for Andy Ruiz. But here are the quote-unquote roadblocks to the situation, right? First of all, Tyson Fury, there's an odd chance he might beat Deontay Wilder. That's one. There's one he didn't even talk about. If Luis Ortiz beats Deontay Wilder, that's number 2. That's the first thing. First potential roadblock right there. If Luis Ortiz beats Deontay Wilder. If Anthony Joshua beats... I already mentioned, if Anthony Joshua beats Andy Ruiz, we ain't going to see Undisputed for a couple years, man. Because AJ's going to fight Kubrat Pulev. AJ's going to fight fucking Alexander Usyk, highly likely. Or he might even fight Dillian White in a rematch. Right? They might give him a pass and let him fight Dillian White in a rematch. And even AJ said he wanted to fight Jarrell Miller recently. He said that shit. Okay, so that's another roadblock. They speculated that if AJ were even to lose, Eddie Hearn might break the bank and put some insane offer to do a third trilogy fight, which is kind of funny. It's kind of fun. I don't see Eddie Hearn doing that, but he might. He might put down some crazy offer, or he might expedite the WBO to call a mandatory for Alexander Usyk. He might do that as well, right? Because at the end of the day, there's two mandatories waiting in the wings. That's Kubrat Pulev. That's Alexander Usyk. And on the WBC side, Dillian White has yet to get any kind of repercussions. Dillian White has yet to get any kind of repercussions from the WBC. And Dillian White is trying to get his mandatory locked in. Will the WBC allow for that to happen? Because they haven't stripped him of his ranking. They haven't stripped him of that WBC silver belt. They haven't done anything. And I totally understand waiting on a quote-unquote investigation. But when shit is just... When your investigation isn't getting you any results, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Has the WBC seen any kind of evidence to suggest Dillian White's innocent? If so, they should at least put a statement out there as to why Dillian White hasn't really been punished. At least put a statement out there to let us know that they know something we don't know, whatever the case may be. They did the same thing with Luis Ortiz when he tested positive. They said, we did our investigation and we've cleared Luis Ortiz for any wrongdoing, and that will allow for the Deontay Wilder rematch. That's what they said, that shit. And we're like, okay, fuck. We want to see that fight anyways. We want to see that fight anyways. So make it happen. So now we find ourselves in a situation where Dillian White, WBC #1 contender, the word on, they proclaimed that Oscar Rivas fight to be a WBC eliminator. I believe Eddie Hearn was clamoring that the winner of this fight will be crowned the mandatory for Deontay Wilder. It has yet to happen. Will that be the case? Is my question. No answers yet. I'll tell you that much. There's been no answers yet. And it's funny how this stuff has taken so long, but at the end of the day, Dillian White still got to wait about 2 years. So it is. Dillian White still got to wait about 2 years to really enforce the mandatory spot, even if he is or if he isn't. I don't even know. WBC got to put a statement out there for real. But that's where we're at right now. It's C King Fight News. Smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because that's the scoop. And in my opinion, I think that cut will actually help us get undisputed if Tyson Fury cannot make a February 22nd date. We know Deontay Wilder will be ready to fight somebody, and it's a good chance Andy Ruiz beats AJ in a rematch. There's a good chance. It might be 50%. It might be 55%. There's a good fucking chance Andy Ruiz beats Anthony Joshua. And if that comes through, and Tyson Fury's not ready, he can't heal up in time for February 22nd, maybe, just maybe, Deontay Wilder will be able to fight Andy Ruiz. and have Tyson Fury step aside momentarily. And that to me is kind of a dream scenario. But let me know what you guys think. It's E-King Fighting. You smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more boxing, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And we gone, man. Peace.